Good morning, lovely people. We're going to work through the workout of the day, which is back on this wonderful Wednesday. So, I've never used this grip before, but I really loved it for a demi-grip variation. I couldn't use my hooks, so it allowed me to use my grip a little bit more and really focus on using my back without utilizing my biceps in the motion. And I superset this with rope pull downs. So, key thing is getting the angle so that it's like one smooth motion with you in the top of the cable, not necessarily the rope, but the top of the cable, so that way you're pulling down and deciding you're leaning back. Of course, I got to take a sip of my Evogen Amino Chem Pink Rosé, my absolute favorite flavor. Boom, popping over to more pull downs. This is a bar I like to use. Sometimes I'll take my hands all the way out to the sides, but this day I wanted to keep it in a little bit closer for a different grip and a different type of activation. Of course, keeping the abs tight, driving the elbows down to the sides, keeping my ribs lifted, and really finding that contraction through those lats. From there, we superset over to the hoist machine pull-ups, which I've never done before. I actually really enjoy them. It was a different kind of grip, but it also allowed me to do the version where my legs can be straight, because of course it's a different variation when your legs are bent. If one leg's on top of the other, you're switching the angles out, different things like that make a difference in terms of how your back is activated. From there, we're jumping over to our single arm variations. I use this machine. This is clearly a bilateral machine. So when you use a unilateral grip on a bilateral machine, it tends to be a lot heavier. So I did about 2 sets here. And once I jump from here, I want to go ahead and finish out with my unilateral movements. And then I would jump over to here. Put a good bit of weight on the machine for this variation just to get some good blood in there and really kind of push the weight a little bit more than my other movements that I'd done. So did that here, got a good bit of reps in, really keeping the same form I did when the weight was lighter when I'm going here. So the key thing is getting different machines, different activations.